Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. So, last run, golden. Completely and utterly golden. Everything worked out perfectly for us. We went into the gumball machine's room with full health and max weapon level, which is pretty fantastic if you ask me. But apart from that, we left it with only weapon level 5, which I hate those things. I'm not sure if there's a difference between, you know, maxed out and weapon level 5, or if it's just like you can't get any higher than this. I'm not sure. And that's a nice speed upgrade because we're running the Hedgehog launcher with Mighty Moose. Because I want the extra armor, because I get the feeling I'm going to be hitting myself with my little spiky balls of death. So, I badmouthed this gun earlier, but if you remember from 2 runs ago, this is actually the gun I was using to find out how to defeat the gumball machine. So with any luck, I will be able to, I don't know, maybe not replicate the victory, but at least make pretty good on this gun's actual abilities. Unfortunately, I really hate the arcing shots. It makes things hard. But I like the built-in spread shot abilities. That is a serious boon, and what? It does actually do a fair amount of damage, especially when you get it up to later levels, because instead of just doing more damage, what it also does is it does more spread. You get like 10 shots instead of just your usual, what, 4, 5? Or, well, I guess it starts with 3 and then it goes up to 5 and 10 and whatever. More or less what I'm saying is by the end of it, it's ridiculous. So is that... No, it's 111 for that thing. Yeah, no way I'm going to be able to afford that in any way, shape, or form. There's another thing I can't afford. Is this just chock full of things I can't afford? Probably. So let's see. I missed the jumping thing. I want to see what's over here. Chances are nothing. Nothing, nothing. Okay. Well, let's hop back down. Probably going to take a bit of damage here. Nope, guess not. That's good. I didn't want to take any damage, but it's kind of an eventuality you have to deal with sometimes. Purple teleporter and some straight off the bat coinage. I still would love to see what's up there. Probably just maybe a shop, maybe some loot, I don't know. Kind of varies, but there's no way we're getting up there through any conventional means, which, fine by me. Just depressing. So, is there anything that's going to spawn, or is this just, like, kind of an empty chamber? Because usually, like, spiky balls or spin bots and the flying bomb things spawn to take me out, but does not look like that's the case today. So we're up against Mama Spinbot, and I'm just going to go the guts method of only way I'm going to be able to kill her is by mashing myself in a corner and seriously hoping for the best, which actually seems to have worked out pretty well for us, because Mighty Moose definitely took care of a lot of the incoming damage. And is there anything to... Oh, there's plenty of stuff down there, and I swear I was going to be able to land on the level architecture there, but it looks like that was a lie. So, what activated item do we get? We got the aortic levy device. Oh, happy day. So, we now have, right from the get-go, I wouldn't say like Providence to win, but we definitely have a major boon in a lot of ways. I really should not take my hand off the keyboard. I always put it down in the wrong location because Shell has a Mac, so I steal the Mac keyboard anytime I play Tower of Guns, and in the future whenever I play like Gmod and stuff, because it makes a lot less noise. But unfortunately, since all of the keys are virtually identical to my hand, I usually put it down and it's on the wrong keys. Anyway, tally-ho. Let's see where we go. I'm really hoping it's not Gearworks. Gearworks is not particularly pleasant when you're using the Hedgehog launcher, and we're going to the Gearworks. Oh well. But so we got the aortic levy device, so we've got built-in healing, which is good, which is really good. Of course, that it still does kind of depend on whether or not we can even make it there. Oh, I forgot to mention, at the end of the previous run, we got a new perk, Braveheart. So what Braveheart does is it doesn't increase the difficulty like I thought it would, you know, for a built-in hard mode. Because this game does not need built-in hard mode. Oh, I'm not pleased about this situation. Alright, so we took them out and then proceeded to fall down. That hurt. I was like, well, I'm just going to focus on dodging, and then proceeded to promptly walk off the platform. But damage, falling damage especially, is one of the least threatening things to us right now, because it doesn't take away any of our weapon level, which is amazing. And we've got the aortic levy device, which I don't want to rely on, but I'm not too concerned about like running out of uses for it. Fortunately, it's very hard to aim this gun when you're spinning slowly. Okay, so it does not look like there's anything down here. I'm going to do the, you know, default mash myself into the walls just to see if there's anything. Because if there's a secret area, it would either be down here, through one of these things. Nope. Okay, there's no secret area that I can discern. Unless there's one above us, at which point there's no way we're going to reach it, because we've got, what, one jump and no jump height? Yeah, there's probably stuff up there. Kind of looks like there would be. Anyway, let's go through the door and not hit ourselves with our little hedgehog shots. The doors open very slowly in this game. So we've got a couple of tanks hiding above us and a bunch of saw blade launchers, which are concerning. We've also got these guys, who I think I'm going to put as priority number 1 until I fall down here. So I don't like being down there specifically. That's a problem spot. With any luck, I can... Ow. I was hoping to get behind these guys before they did anything serious, but it does not look like the case. Well, we've got a jump height boost, a little bit of weapon level stuff, not so great, but not the worst. Because this hedgehog gun, well, I'd love for an extra jump over anything, just because the extra jump would, well, not over anything. Extra weapon level would be really useful in this situation, and I would say double jump is probably more useful than jump height, especially when you only have one. But when you're up to like triple jump, then you want to start getting some jump height, because it really gives you some oomph. But, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling. I would love for some might boosts right now. More armor. More armor is always nice. I took a little bit of stupid damage there. And we're still sitting at weapon level 1, so weapon EXP would be pretty amazing right now if we could get like a substantial amount. Right, are you coming for me, or are you just going to kind of sit there? Okay, so again, I'm underestimating just how far the range on the little explodey guys is, but it's in a tolerable fashion. So we've got a couple of little cannons down there that I can deal with. I will deal with them later, though, because I will be crossing above them shortly enough. Because, hello, you're still here. Oh, I don't know how that didn't hit us. I was just leaning my head all the way back, and I guess this game has some kind of force feedback, because it knew I did not want to get hit. Okay, so we've got jump height, which actually makes this section substantially easier. Because, unlike usual... Nope, shit, ow. Okay. So, I spoke too soon, but again, we still have the aortic levy device, so I'm not hurting as badly as I could be. But if I could have a double jump in conjunction with this jump height booster, I would be so happy. Does not feel like we're going to be getting that. But again, beggars can't be choosers. Let's get over here. Yeah, I'm making some really bad platforming mistakes because I'm not used to having a no double jump, but instead a very good like base jump, which is, it's definitely confusing my ability to platform right now. Now, usually I go the other way up on that weird gear thing, but in reality that's a silly mistake to make. And, oh, that's a bomb right behind me. I should get out of there. Okay, I made it out. So, we've got... Oh, come on. How did that even happen? I must have fallen through some of, like, the floor architecture. I really wasn't watching my feet. I figured that there was a platform there. Oh, well, I guess it just means we go up again. I'm going to blow the aortic levy device just because we can start recharging it right off the bat. And, I don't know, maybe wasteful, but we haven't been taking too much damage this run. It feels like... For whatever reason, the difficulty is lower, or I'm just not getting hit as much as I usually do, but it feels like I'm taking damage, so I don't know, I'm just kind of blathering, and where's the ramp? Because there's a ramp across over there. Oh, so if I just get up... If I get up here, I think I'm good. Yeah, because if I can go along here, I can get my way all the way over to this platform, and then I'm good. I have to contend with one flying bullet, but they're actually pretty easy to sidestep, and oh happy day, the next thing we needed, an extra jump. Beautiful. So we can get the extra little bit of coinage here. It's not the most useful thing in the world, considering we're pretty loaded at this point, but it means we can really start flying. Now, I hope we get some more offensive and or defensive upgrades, because mobility is super nice, but after a certain point, there's just, like, there's damage that you're going to be taking. And unless you have extra, like, might or armor to tango with it, you're going to fly yourself into bullets just out of, like, sheer accident and or eagerness to blow things up. So I'm gonna pop down here, see if there are any secrets. There almost never are. And I can never remember if this section had any. Because you can't get past those tumblers. And yeah, can't get past Tumblr in general. That site is, I'm not gonna say a cesspit, but it's definitely kind of this weird cyclical trap for people that have, I don't know, no time on their hands. But then again, so is Reddit, and I'm a Redditor. In fact, I am the moderator of the Let's Play subreddit. Hello! I like this room. I think it's been commented on that I really enjoy this room for all of the secrets that are available to me through it. And that is very true. I enjoy being able to use and abuse the sheer amount of secrets that are just kind of strewn about this area. And that guy shot himself with purple, or something else hit him. But either way, I'm pretty happy about it. So we're still stuck at weapon level 1. We're kind of injured, and the aortic levy device isn't recharging as fast as I would like it to. But that's going to get a little bit easier with that little secret there. And so we've got two things here. So I'm actually going to go up this way this time, because it's easier to get across going up this route than trying to come back the other way. So we got a mystery thing, which I'm gonna go with. If it's 90, it's probably something really good. It's an extra jump. Okay, so on a like sheer cost to value perspective, that was not the most useful of things to buy. But when it comes down to it, it's like I'm not hurting for stuff. Yeah, alright. That's probably the easiest we've also gotten through there before. Which, fine by me, just meh. But so now we've got triple jump, which is amazing. And we're pretty solidly into weapon level 2. Unfortunately, the Hedgehog launcher has like the worst leveling in the game. Maybe the 609mm hand cannon is worse, and maybe like the Blatherskite crossbow, but this one is definitely one of the slowest. Which is, oh hello, you're scary. I don't know why he didn't shoot at me. It was probably a pretty good opportunity for him to do so. But he didn't, and I'm happy he didn't, because now we're up to weapon level 3. And let's go deal with whatever's topside. Now, if I remember, this place has pretty good loot in general, even on the top side of this level. You just have to watch the ramp, because usually like that's exactly what I was concerned about. Ow. Yep. And they're still hitting me, because I can't see where all of them are, and I'm taking a lot of stupid damage in favor of just clearing them out. Oh, jeez. Yeah. And they're going to keep hitting me, because the angling is despicably bad. Okay, well, at least I can get below them or around them. Now, the problem is, we're severely injured at this point. I don't know if I mishandled that one. I don't know if there's a good way of handling that one, realistically. They do a lot of damage. Well, we can't use the aortic levy device yet. Can we use it now? No. Okay, so if we can get through the next room without taking a heck ton of damage, we're golden. There's a little health pip down there, but really, if I can get the aortic levy device to just charge one little... Oh, shit. It's this room. Okay. So if I can get the aortic levy device to charge just one smidgen, will be great. There we go. Okay, those lasers scare me. And there's a super cannon up there that's also shooting at me, and these are a bunch of saw blade launchers. I really hate this corridor. I think this is what killed us the last time we were here. Maybe not with this build, but close. Now, like I said, we're not out of the danger zone yet, but we definitely aren't screwed, and that's good. Oof. So there's some stuff shooting at us up there, and there's a lot of lasers. There's also a health pickup here that I can buy, which I'm going to, because the extra healing... It's not quite healing, but the extra health provided from the boost is going to bump us up a fair amount. So... do I have enough? Yes, I do have enough to get up here. Now the question is, do I have enough to keep going up? And... nope, the answer is I do not. So that means I have to contend with all the oh, that's where all the lasers are. Well, I'm just gonna... Ooh, that's kind of spooky, the way it goes. Well, I'm gonna hang over here to the side, and with any luck when this... oh wait, no, I want to be on this side. When this flips back around, I will have... oh. Okay, so it doesn't even flip the right way, but you know what? I can just fire my hedgehogs up, and they can take out the lasers, because they're going to make crossing this terrain extremely treacherous. They're not dropping any loot for me, though, which I'm kind of upset about. Oh, that's a... hello. You are sneaky. I didn't even hear the saw blade launcher coming up, but I guess it's probably a product of me only having headphones on one side of my head. But again, can't really solve that problem because otherwise I'm going to be one very loud individual. I don't think anybody wants me yelling fully. Okay, so you get hit by the laser wall if you're here, which sucks, because I'm gonna have to get hit by it one more time, potentially, just so I can hit it. Oh, so we've got a lot of guys flying at us from above. Let's take them out. Okay, a little bit of health, but mostly weapon level. And can I hit them before they switch? No, the answer is no. But I can take him out at least, and he gives me at least some nice little pickups. Yeah, we're definitely back in the safety zone. We're still below weapon level 3, which I'm not happy about, but I'm not killing myself over anything right now. And as long as there are only a number of like small bullet launcher things and saw blade dudes, we should actually be kind of in the clear as far as this room goes too. Now, took a little bit of damage there. Ooh, lost my weapon level, gained my weapon level. Okay. So we've got a lot of things shooting at us. Let's see if I can clear this wall before things really notice us. Oh, we've got more bullets, level architecture issues, as usual, and I wanted to get all those pickups, but I hit myself with some bullets, which, I mean, I didn't hit myself. I produced a situation where life and limb was risked in the gaining of stuff. Interestingly enough, when those platforms switch, if you're in the air, it doesn't actually, like, knock you down or anything like that, which is incredibly useful. Okay, so, as usual, the aortic levy device has actually saved our bacon pretty substantially. I'm very happy about that, and also that health pickup really helped. So, we've definitely got something that's going to spawn on our head here. Unless it's, like, dead, based on the, like, weird flippy laser things. But, like, usually this is the place where just a flamethrower will spawn right on my face, and I will be in serious trouble. Looks like we can actually make it up there completely safely, which seems strange to me. Oh, this is gonna flip. Nope, it's not gonna flip. Okay, it just barely gave me enough time and gave me a crap ton of money. Good. Didn't need the money as much, but at the same time, beggars can't be choosers. So we've got a lot of bombs on this side that are just gonna be kind of floating around until I hit one of them. Which sucks, because we've got terrifyingly bad aim. But that sets off the chain reaction, and then I pretty much just watch the fireworks. Are they all dead yet? They're all dead. I really wish these guys dropped some kind of power-up. I think I also hear something shooting at us, which begs for some kind of investigation. Oh, we got a couple more of those little cannon things down there. They're not worth the trip, so let's go through here and see who we're fighting as the boss. It's Mama Spinbot again! It's like, we're doing the Grudge Match episode all over again. So she's shooting off a lot of the little bomb guys. You know what, let's just go down here. Is there anybody in this corner? Nope, but we do have a bunch of spikes. And with any luck, Mama Spinbot will come back. Nope, okay, we might actually be in serious trouble here. If only because she's... Okay, there she goes. Please give me all sorts of pickups. Because I need all of the things. I see a weapon mod, which I'm excited about. What is it? Vampire. Not the greatest, but at the same time, a really fantastic mod, because that's going to mean we're going to be full health for most of this run, which is good. Unfortunately, we still really could use some armor boosts, but between the vampire mod and the aortic levy device, we are not immortal, but we're definitely going to live probably at least until the Sanctum, unless we start taking some really stupid damage. Which, I mean, we've been taking a lot of stupid damage, but I'm weighing our chances as high. So, another health pickup, and wow, I'm slow in the gear works, but it makes sense. They're very large levels, and there's a lot of movement to be done. So we're going into the warehouse. The warehouse is the dark one, isn't it? Yep. I like the warehouse, but at the same time I hate it. Especially with the gun I'm toting right now, this is going to be panic mode in pretty much purest form. So we've got a lot of stuff, a bunch of spiky, or not spikies, we've got a bunch of spin bots coming to eat our face, but we've got a level 4 weapon, unless we lose it, which is, I'm not going to say unlikely, but likely enough. I love the tri-spin bots though, because look at all these power-ups. I'm so happy about it. Also, for some reason, I feel like my little hedgehogs aren't actually injuring me. as much as they could, or if at all, which is actually a really nice thing. And we've actually cleared out this room in pretty much its entirety, except for whatever's down here. Just a little bit of coinage. Not much, but not something to be sneezed at either. I like pretty much anything we can get our hands on. And I believe that, yep, okay, that's just the thing that teleports you back up to the top, but it also damages you, so I am not going down there in the slightest. So, oh, there's another secret. Oh, crap, I wasted that one. I was like, oh, you know, I'll just hop right up there, and then the problem is I jumped as I was falling off, and it seems wasteful for me to even go up there, so I'm not going to. I didn't take that much damage from falling, somehow. Feels like my falling damage has been, you know, severely reduced for whatever reason. Maybe the gun actually has a effect on, like, my base stats, too. That would be really cool. And terrifying. So I'm hearing a bunch of things spawning, but I'm not seeing them. Oh, now I'm seeing them. So, this gun is both uniquely and terribly suited for this situation. So, A, I can't shoot anything far away from me. B, I can kill anything close to me in pretty much relative ease. And except for like a little bit of damage we're going to take from these guys, I can pretty much just spread shot straight into the meat of them and just kill the crap out of them, which is awesome and terrifying. So we're at weapon level 5. We've still got a lot of these guys left. I don't think I got the armor boost. No, I didn't, which is a shame, but not the end of the world. Let's pick up all of the upgrades we've got sitting around for us, because holy crap, there's a lot. There are things rising out of the ground. Oh, there's probably another... There were probably a bunch of saw blade launchers directly below me that just blew themselves up. Yep. So let's go meet, not our maker, but let's go meet the money. So we've got a lot of stuff still spawning on us, and realistically, I probably should have actually just popped down here originally. But you know what? I'm fine with this. Now, we've got, I think, 2 or 3 blue EXP boosters at this point, which is amazing because that's going to solve our other problem of this gun leveling very slowly. Again, it makes me feel like I should be running Taco Terror, but I wanted to be able to survive this round, not just have a potentially extremely overpowered gun, which, I mean, means probably the next run I'm going to run Taco Terror sheerly out of curiosity, but I'm pretty happy. We got a blue EXP bonus, weapon level max, full health, and we got another armor booster as well. So I have to say we came out of this room in an extremely good way. Is there anything up here? No, there's nothing up here. Okay, so let's hop down here, go through the door, and see what's going to try and kill us in this room. Lots of things, apparently. So we've got a lot of saw blade launchers, which is fine? I mean, I'm gonna say fine with some amount of, like, hesitation here, but oh, it's the big triple spinners, which is great, because these guys are the ones that technically they can outlast more of my shots, but they're going to reward me for it, which, you know what, fine by me. So we're full health. We've got one more of these guys. We're just a little bit below max weapon level, which not what I was asking for, but hey. And let's get the last of the pickups, get pretty much up to max, and we still have more of these guys. So with any luck, one of them will drop me something nice. Eventually. Maybe. If they don't, like, somehow blow themselves up. So I'll just... Oh. They did figure out how to get close to me. I was like, well, I'll take this opportunity to actually go out of my way and take out the lasers while they figure themselves out, because I didn't really want to tango them with them, and it seems like they're stuck on the laser bridges, which is hilarious and frustrating. Because are they... Yep, they're still stuck. Feels like they're stuck and going up, which is confusing, but let's clear the way. Oh, are they coming? Nope, they're just still going up. Oh well. Because I want to go down, but I don't want anything sneaking up on me from behind. And it feels like those lasers are shooting from below. It looks like it. And so if I can free those spin bots, I might be able to loot whatever reward they give me. So that is a nice health pickup. And then there's this guy, who I pretty much killed in one hit. One hat, yeah. No, I killed him in one hit, which I'm pretty thankful for. And let's, I guess, tango with these guys. Oh, that's another secret area, isn't it? Maybe? Maybe not. No, it's not. Okay, well, let's kill these guys. and then pop back up and see what we can do about those spin bots. And yeah, it doesn't feel like the hedgehog shots are actually hitting me, which either means I'm just getting incredibly lucky here, or they can't actually hit me. Either way. So let's get up there and see if these spin bots are free. Yep. Hello. Time to meet your maker. Let's see if you got anything good for me. Any goodies? No goodies? No goodies. Well, no goodies are better than, like, injuring me terribly. And considering we're sitting in a very comfortable location, I'm, pretty happy with things. So we've got... I didn't even know you could fight Chomps a lot here. Weird. Oh, geez. So... we're fighting Chomps a lot in probably... this is actually more dangerous than the battlements. And here's why. So we've got Chomps a lot, and Chomps a lot, and super cannons. And I'm concerned about the super cannons first and foremost, but my ability to hit them is called into question. Oh, nope, I can't hit them. Good. And that's actually very good. Unfortunately, I don't have enough jumps to truly make it easy to get around Chomps a lot, but with any luck I can... oh no, these things respawn, so I'm stuck in a tiny little location with a lot of these guys. At least they give me all kind of health pickups, but maybe they get hit by their own cannon fire. Yeah, they do. That's good at least. So as long as I can just kind of outlast and outjump them, I'm solid. I don't like this fight as much. My heart rate is like, dude, Wander, you're in a terrible spot. You're in a terrible location right now, and that's a terrifying enemy to be fighting. Looks like if you hit these guys in their mouth, they actually take a hell of a lot more damage than they normally do. Okay, so we're down to weapon level 4, which I'm not happy about. Okay, but we've got enough jumps to make it around these guys to get all the loot, and we've got a little bit left. So where's the last guy? Because as long as I stay relatively in the air, I don't have to worry about him too much. I'm going to use... well, the aerotic... I kind of wasted the aerotic levy device there. I was like, I'll just use the aerotic levy device, get a little bit of health back. You know, I'm not going to take any damage. You know, then I get immediately chomped. But as long as I stay relatively in the air, I have very little to worry about. And this makes the whole, you know, double, triple jump height bonus extremely useful. Unfortunately, this guy also moves faster, especially once you take out his buddy. So it's one of those, like, as long as you're in the air, good, but he's going to be moving so fast. And unfortunately, my mouse pad is only so big, and my reactions are kind of poop. Let's see, can I hit him? Because if I could take him out before he hits me one more time, beautiful. Oh, right, there we go. A little bit of health. Some kind of painful... oh, no, I don't want this in the slightest. Or actually, I do. So I'm going to use that once, get up to weapon level 5, forsake a little bit of my health, but you know what? We can get that back, and we're in a very good spot right now. Good. Now, it doesn't look like there's any nice, like, health pickups for us, but I'm happy with how that turned out. Now, the question is, I could have kept the painful whatever thing and relied on vampirism to get my health back, but that seems like a ill-advised choice, because health is probably more important than weapon level? I'm not sure. Just had to get a little bit of water, and let's see what we got. Yeah, so I watch a lot of Northern Lion, and he always has his coffee. Me? I just get water. I don't know. Coffee tastes icky to me for whatever reason. Nope, lasers. Okay. So the lasers can... some of the lasers can still hit me. But as long as I'm savvy here, I don't have to worry about it too much. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so we are safe in a room full of death. Golden. So what do we got? We got these things on the side, but they're not nearly as threatening. Then we've got the things up top, which aren't threatening either, but they've got 0 reward for what they would give me. Now the question is, can I get on top of this thing and get up? Because I don't think there are many secrets in logistics. It's... well, no, there are a fair amount of secrets in logistics. I just don't know where half of them are. Okay, so we get up here, and what does it give us? Weapon EXP. But it works for me. So at this point, I'm going to take a couple of pot shots, see if I can hit out the lasers from this direction. Okay, I kind of can. But what I want to do... did I make it? Yeah, I made it. There's nothing over here. Okay, well, that sucks a little bit, but tolerable in many ways. And there we go. We took a little bit of falling damage, kind of stupid, but we're great on weapon level. Lots of lasers. Jeez. What is it about this run and lasers? I don't know. And that terrifies me on some kind of weird, unreasonable level. So let's take the immediate escape route and get out of the way of all the lanterns that are coming to murder our face. And what have we got? We've got a couple of cannons, a couple more lasers, and a super cannon, kind of, I guess a couple of them, but they're the stationary super cannons, so it's not something I am terrified of in any capacity. It's mostly just like, oh, that's something I need to make sure I don't get hit by. But I'm not concerned about it, you know, catching me by surprise when I'm not looking. That guy is going to catch me by surprise while I'm not looking. And as long as I stay mobile, I'm not too concerned about it. So what do we got? I know we've got a lot of secrets here, but we still don't have enough jumps for it truly to make sense for me to tango with that. So let's get the last of the weapon stuff. And I could really use a shop. I could really use, you know, some kind of extra passive upgrades that would make things go a lot easier. I'm surprised there's still lanterns popping around. I guess they keep spawning. But if I could get like some might or some armor boosts, I would be so happy, because it would make the impending fight against the gumball machine even easier. Because the last run did pretty well because we had 2 might pickups and 2 armor pickups, and we've already got the armor pickups covered. But if we could get just that little bit of extra might, oh, we would be so good. So at least I can take out super cannons in like one shot. There's also a laser thing down there, and is dead. So no good passives for us, but we're still at weapon level 5. Can't undersell that. That is fantastic. One of my concerns is going into the gumball machine's room with a crappy gun. And that does not look like it's the case today. And it's still weirdly silent in here, which is freaking me out a little bit. So we've got a bunch of these guys, but they're not much of a threat with the sheer amount of armor we have. And I can just kind of hedgehog my way through them, which is good, because the rebound just more or less takes it out. And the armor prevents them from taking damage. I'm more or less repeating myself here. So we got another jump height. That's good, if confusing. Again, I prefer might or armor, but I'll take what I can get. And we've got a lot of bullets flying. Let's see if I can even hit them. Yes, I can. Good. Because, unfortunately, I kind of just have to, like, pot-shot my shots just straight up into the sky. Hope for the best. So something hit me there. Oh, there's some bullets flying. Now, there's an extra jump. I don't think I'm gonna make it. So... yeah, no, there's no way I'm going to be able to make it up there conventionally. Am I? Nope. Okay, I'm not going to fall to my death. That was a concern. But it looks like I'm stuck on the level architecture in some kind of way, and there's no, like, nice little jump point for me to get up there. Because that is... an extra jump isn't necessary, but nice. And I've got a lot of money, so I could blow on it. But it does not look like we have an option here, so unless we get an extra jump somewhere around here, let's avoid all of the bullets coming to eat our faces. A little bit of damage there, but Vampirism is going to fix us right up. And, of course, still weapon level max. Let's just cut our way through all of these guys and see if we get anything good. Because I would, again, love some passive power-ups. Does not look like that's the case. Now, oh, hey. Oh, hey. You know what that means. As silly as it is, we just got another jump. And does that mean? That means I can actually warp back and get us another jump. Which, again, really silly seeming. But, yeah, works for me. So, we've got another shop down there, which I should be able to afford no problem. But I'm gonna take this system of platforms across, get over here and take out the gun so I don't have to be dodging bullets while trying to go shopping. Because you know what? When I go out to buy shoes, I really don't want to have to be dealing with, you know, rogue cannons firing everything and anything it can at my face. Because that's just disrespectful, and you know what? There's a large amount of respect involved in this kind of business, and let's just blow up this cannon. So what do we got here? What is waiting for us here? A little bit of damage and a jump height boost. I'm going to name this run the I don't know, the kangaroo. Kangaroo definitely needs to be implied somewhere in the description of this video. More likely, I'm going to just involve kangaroo as the actual title of it. But I really like this room, and it's the only time you ever see the blue gel. But I think it's the coolest thing in the books, or at least one of the coolest environmental things you can come across in this game. because boingy boingy. You know what? Actually, no. I'm not going to call this run Kangaroo anything. I'm going to call it Flubber. This run is called Flubber. There we go. So let's tilt back and use and abuse our newfound jumping prowess to get us something really silly. Because we're flying. Like, I don't even need Egon's Pride to fly here. I can just mash the spacebar button and watch myself go. Now, I don't know if there's... Okay, so there's a hole in the level architecture right back there. And I'm gonna mash my face in just to see what it is. Not much, and here's some more secret stuff. Not much, but again, can't complain. Now let's go jumping. I don't think you take damage for falling this much. Yep, you don't. And I love it. Boingy, boingy, boingy. And this isn't even the end of the area, which is cool. This is actually one of my favorite areas in the game, only because it's very unique in comparison to pretty much every other area. It has a lot of, like, verticality to it, but the bouncy gel is amazing, and there's definitely something shooting at me. So, be wary of that, Wander, because anything shooting at you is going to hurt, and they're going to prevent you from buying shoes because, well, I know you're done shopping at this point, but ooh, weapon upgrades. And now I'm just talking to myself about shoes, which is silly because I actually own, what, 5 pairs of shoes now? Okay, never mind. My, like, street cred kind of goes out the window there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with owning a bunch of shoes, and ladies, if you're watching, you know, maybe tone it down a little bit. Shell definitely doesn't wear a whole lot of shoes, and I'm thankful for that one. But, like, I've known friends to have, like, 10 shoes, and it's like, why do you need 10 shoes? And the answer is usually just, like, because I want them, and that always seems like a really weird response to me. So we get a luck pickup, which seems a little silly to me at this point. But, you know what we also got? We got the really useful thing that I've been asking for. It's like Santa has decided that Christmas is now this late in the game, and is going to give me the thing I've been pleading for. But yeah, no, this is definitely Flubber Rum. Flubber Rum, yeah, Flubber Run. Because we got like 7 jumps and 2 height, or no, 6 jumps, 5 jump power-ups, and 2 jump height boosters. And this is an item charge, which not wholly necessary, but at this point I feel like I might as well just hemorrhage money, because I really don't have any other use for it. So let's see what we got up here. There's nothing up there, but that doesn't mean that there's nothing up here. Hello! So what is it? Another item charge bonus? Again, not that useful, but hey, it's free. Who am I gonna judge? Oh, hello. It's another shop. So what's this? This is gun mod. Mines. No way. No how. Vampirism is fine by me. So I've gotten the mines mod before, and it's not so great. I didn't like it at any point, because it more or less turns your gun into a unicorn poop launcher. And as hilarious as that is, your capacity for, like, damaging yourself would be insane, especially with this gun. Also, I'm poor, so I wouldn't be able to afford it, but, like, I would so totally go into, like, a serious amount of self-harm, and it would not be a pleasant scenario. So we've got a lot of stuff probably trying to kill us back here, too, but it seemed like it was a better deal than half of the other things we were going to deal with. And we're still weapon level max, which I'm ecstatic about. And I'm just going to fly all over this level, and we're going to be able to get all the secret areas, unlike our last run. So, Flubber Run is definitely making this Wander happy. So we've got a couple of homing guns shooting at us, but I mean, weapon level max. We really can't even lose health at this point. The difficulty is increased. Well, I mean, that sucks, but should be fine, I think. So is that? Oh, difficulty reduction. Well, I would have liked it to just be, like, purest difficulty reduction, but it is what it is. Let's kill the last of these flying bombs, get whatever loot there is, because we're just shy of max weapon level. And, hey, you know what? This is awesome. Yeah, still just shy. Unfortunately, the bombs are kind of keeping me on a very loose leash. They really don't want to tango with me right now, which, I mean, is kind of mean. I've been taking all of these dance classes, and nope, they want nothing to do with me. Maybe it's the gigantic mole in the middle of my eyeball. I mean, actually, that sounds really gross. And, ugh. Why did I even say that? I was gonna say, like, giant mole in the middle of my cheek, or, like, just next to my nose or something, you know, some kind of, like, horrendous beauty mark gone wrong. But no, in this case, it's just, like, I've got, like, a second iris, except for it's terrifying looking. and I am lying out of my teeth right now. I have no such physical deformities. And if you do have a mole on your eye, A, that's awesome in a very weird anatomical way, but B, I am so sorry. Anyway, so we got a health pickup over there, which is largely useless, and we've got whatever is up in this insane secret room. So a little bit of coinage, and I'm really hoping for some kind of upgrade up over in the other section of the secret area. And the question is, what do we even need at this point? We have 2 might upgrades, max weapon level, an insane amount of jumps, speed. Hey! That's actually one of the things we haven't gotten a whole lot of. If we'd gotten another might pickup, I probably would have found a hat to eat, because we're not even running a luck run and we're doing better than we were the last run, potentially. We didn't get as many difficulty reduction ones, and this is going to be interesting because this is the Egg Scrambler. And the question is, we've definitely had some troubles with the Egg Scrambler in the past. Now the question is, A, will we be able to weather it with our hedgehogs? Because I think I have enough armor that I don't have to worry about it too much as long as I don't get hit much. But I would love to be able to just chug my way through the boss no problem. And I do have the aortic levy device, which is super useful. But the question is, when this thing starts going full steam, how much do I have to worry about? And that thing just randomly blew up, so maybe my hedgehogs are really just bouncing all over the place. Oh, he's going to explode on my face. Don't want to be near the explosions. Not because damage is that concerning to us, but trying to keep it down as much as possible is really good for us. So he's going to explode again. And what else do we got? So I think I got hit a little bit here, but with any luck, the sheer amount of armor I'm running around with is going to make things very easy. I think. Anyway, I could be wrong, but I think the sheer amount of armor we're running is going to make things very easy against this boss. Because I think the first time we ever fought him, he was really easy for the same reason. Yeah, so running into the tumblers does almost nothing to me, which is good, because it means they do a very small amount of damage consistently, and if you've got any kind of armor, well, you're golden. So I have to worry about the explosions, but as long as I'm maybe moving, I'm good. Yeah, I'm definitely hitting him. I don't know how much I'm getting hit, which is both a good and terrible thing. But considering we're at weapon level max, I ain't complaining. So what is this? What does this do? A proximity mine? Hell no. I'm sticking with my guns. Or, I guess my aortic levy device, but still. That was probably the easiest we've ever had the Egg Scrambler before, which is cool in a lot of ways. So we've got a bunch of the nice happy hug bots, and for once, I don't even feel like there's a need to go after them. I think the last run we were doing is well, if I killed them, it would actually be really helpful. Now, I will make mention that this run is going a lot slower than the other one, but to be fair, we've had a lot more to explore and a lot larger of levels, because the previous run we did the Foundry and the battlements, and we were fighting against much easier bosses that were, much smaller, huger, I don't know, whatever. Made things a lot easier to go through quickly, especially the splash damage. Because unfortunately, the problem with this gun, oh, there are the super bullets. I always forget about the super bullets, and then there are these little dudes. And you gotta be wary of the little dudes, not because they're hugely problematic, but just you let them hit you and they're going to take away all of your weapon levels, and you're going to be very sad. So can I get, I think I actually might have taken falling damage there. Actually, I'm not 110% certain there. Yeah, I'm the Sultan of guns. Okay, so how are we standing? We are standing perfectly. My index finger is tired of moving. Apparently I strafe to my right more than I strafe to my left, which is kind of an interesting little tidbit, actually, because my index finger is definitely a lot sorer than my, what is it, ring finger? I'm not totally up to par with the sheer amount of, I don't know, anatomy going on with my hands right now. Oh, geez. We're actually getting hit enough that we've lost a weapon level. So let's get down here, where it's kind of safe, maybe? I feel like maybe I'm taking too many risks flying around, and I should be just running around in circles on the ground. And that's an interesting point I should be asking myself. It's is what I'm doing worth it? And the answer is, I should probably be more careful. Yep, definitely Flubber. Also, it seems like these guys do really heavy damage to your weapon levels, especially if you get hit in succession. Now, we've got, oh crap, stuck on the level architecture again. Again, one of my least favorite things to happen, but it seems to happen enough because they're just like slight little lips on ramps, which kind of seriously bites for this game, especially because, well, oh, jeez. So all those jump height boosts, the Flubber is actually going to be one of the biggest significant, like, issues we're going to have to deal with, because at this point we jump so high, we actually stand a fair chance of hurting ourselves out of just sheer falling damage, which is really ridiculous, and who's around to hurt us here? I don't see anything, and that... Oh... I know who's here, and that concerns me as well. Now, chances are we're still going to do fine in a lot of ways, but... Come on. Okay, I got my jumps back, which is both good and terrible because ow. But we've got a bunch of the invisible dudes just broing out in this area. And luckily we're running the Hedgehog launcher, which means one very awesome fact. Nothing is safe from our shots. I can just fire randomly, and since it doesn't feel like I can hit myself with these, I can just kind of blitz all over the place and not actually have to worry about much. Unfortunately, oh hey, triple spin bots. Beautiful. I actually really like these, because they give me all kinds of pickups. With any luck, maybe they won't get me up to full health, but maybe they will get me up a weapon level? No, actually it looks like the pickups are going to bring me up to full health. Shame, makes me almost feel like I should have gone for the painful thing. Yeah, jeez, my jumps are so powerful that I'm actually going to injure myself just jumping. But, well, let's get out of the firing range. Oh, Jesus. That hurt. That hurt a lot. And luckily, Vampirism is going to take the edge off of it, and we've already got a Might booster. So, or a Might boost. But I would have loved to not take that bullet to the face jumping across. And I guess peg that up to risky business. I should have been shooting from below. I was just like, oh yeah, you know, I can just get over next to them. I think the lesson to be learned from all of this is don't get overconfident just because you are a kangaroo person with the mightiest jumping legs anybody ever did see. But considering we're weapon level 4 barely, but we've got a lot of pickups, and assuming we don't get hit really hard against the gumball machine, we got this one in the bag too, because we still have the aerotic levy device, which should heal us pretty substantially, and as long as I can kind of hover over the gumball machine while taking out that orb, we're in some kind of golden universe here. So let's hit that orb. Unfortunately, it's very hard to hit in the beginning part of the section, but you know what? If I can stay above him, I'm going to take some falling damage here. That was probably a mistake, or not. I don't know. Hard to say. Don't get hit by those things. Apparently, they really cut through your weapon level. I gotta save one more jump for when I'm descending. Ugh. I wish there was like some kind of platform to land on, but that does not look like it's the case. Now, luckily, or kind of unluckily in a way, I was going to say it's like, well, on one hand, Vampirism actually does get me to get my health back, which is cool. I like the Vampirism, but at the same time, it does kind of suck from a normal standpoint because it's not going to give me my weapon level back ever. And I would love if these things flew just a little bit higher. Oh well. So we've got him down lower than half health, and now the gloves are starting to come off, but we are very high on health, and again we still have that Might booster, and since I can fly, okay, and since I can fly, it's like, well, what if I just kind of float above the nonsense? And the answer is, it's good, and actually the falling damage is not as significant as, you know, you'd think, so my best strategy here is just to fly. Because getting hit by everything else down below is terrifying, but flying above all the BS and the damage and the pain, well, you know what, I can deal with that. And we've almost got him down. Gonna blow the aerotic levy device, and we've done it. 2 in a row, we beat the gumball machine. And it gave us a big dumb rocket. Yeah, no thank you. And, ooh, blue XP plus. Again, largely useless if we were doing a endless mode run. And then we'd actually be really happy about that, because we're down to weapon level 3 and things only get harder from here, but we're not, so we don't have to worry about it. And we've got a bunch of hug bots just sitting around to congratulate us. Well, you know what? Let's see, financial incentive. Okay, so this is the exterminator saying, like, this place is not worth turning into an interstellar restaurant. That's kind of cool. Again, every single time I say, I would love to, you know, stay and read and whatever, but let's go through the teleporter and see where it brings us. Sanctum complete. Time 7 minutes. Total time 51 minutes. We're getting faster, and we're getting better. And we're done. You don't like the idea of taking a bribe, but you've got pest control college loans to pay off. Besides, what's the worst that can happen? Perhaps the occasional patron that gets sick when a spin bot spins around in the soup vat a bit too much. Little did you know that Interstellar Restaurant would become the patient zero for a terrible intergalactic robot plague, which soon spreads from planet to planet, causing chaos. Once the source of the plague was determined, the rest of the galaxy decides to nuke Earth from orbit. It is, after all, something is something. Shame I can't read fast enough, but yeah, look at the sheer amount of, like, junk I got. Man, that was a good run. Final difficulty, 131, yeah. Maybe not killing the Hugbots is actually a really good thing. I don't know. Interesting question to ask. Anyway, I'm super happy about Flubber Run. Man, we were flying by the end of it. And it's like, well, I didn't want to take the falling damage, but at the same time, just flying over the gumball machine definitely made him a lot easier to fight, because all you have to do is rain death down on his head, and you're done. And that's exactly what I was hoping for. So, I guess I will see you guys on the next run of Tower of Guns, and as always, thanks for watching, and with any luck, we'll win the next one too. Who knows?